Hey y'all, hey, it is Sunshine and I'm back with a video about Chloe Bailey and Burna Boy. It has been a lot of commotion online about these two, and the ex-girlfriend then popped out saying some things, and these two are Cancer sun signs, and I just became very intrigued because two cancers together, that is going to be an emotional roller coaster. So I want to do a little bit of their chart analysis, see what their connection is about. Okay, so this is their chart. He is, let me get my laser here. He's on the outside because I don't know his birth time. Um, I did get Chloe's birth time. Not sure if it's 100%, but correct. But this is what it has online. And first of all, there's a 7 year age difference. And believe it or not, although he's older, I just feel like Chloe's going to be the one acting like the older person in the relationship. So we have to see. We have to see. So obviously they're both cancers. But let's look at his. He's a Cancer sun sign. He has a his moon in Pisces. That's already going to let you know he's a more sensitive, more, nurturing, passionate person. He's very, like, his feelings are super important for him. And then on top of that, he has his Mercury sign, which is your kind of mental planet in Cancer. And I listen, um, I don't like those. I've had those, and I like it. So he can definitely manipulate you a little bit if you're not careful. Like he can, you know, put on the guilt trip and all of that if you are not really seeing or understanding what's going on. Hopefully he's a little bit more mature and he doesn't do that, but if he's not, yeah, you in for a little ride. Okay, so Lord help him or help her because that's a lot of water. That is a lot of water in the chart. He also has his Venus in his Mars sign in Leo. Venus is the love planet. Mars is the sex planet. At least one of the interpretations for each. In Leo, y'all know Leos love attention. Attention, attention, attention. They thrive on it. And then they're together. Venus and Mars are together, so he's very passionate with it. Sometimes when I see this, the person loves sex. They love being passionate. And then in Leo, baby, woo, he's definitely going to perform. He is definitely going to be a performer and he's going to need a lot of it. And you better tell him how good he's doing. Okay, I'm not going to go too deep into that. I don't, but the ex girlfriend was talking about how he don't last that long, yada yada yada. I don't know about that, but I do believe he packing something. Probably nice. I could see that in the chart. He probably all right down there. He put on a performance. Now the performance may not be long according to her, but he putting on a show. So you're gonna have fun in the process. So he may make up for it in other ways. So I think, yeah, I'm sure if Chloe and him have gone there, she's probably satisfied. Okay. So let's see. Um, she's a Cancer sun sign, but that's really all she has water in her chart. So she's not like super, super sensitive. She's going to be family oriented, caring, nurturing, all of that stuff, but she has this intellectual side to her that is very, very strong that actually probably comes out a little bit more because she has Mars and Venus and Gemini. And then she has Mercury in Leo here. And listen, Mercury Leo people think they know everything. I would not be surprised if her family members was like, "Girl, you miss know it all. Like you don't know everything." She thinks she right. She thinks she always right, y'all. So that can become an issue probably in this connection. So if she was in my office, or if they both were in my office, we would definitely be talking about how to navigate that. But she cannot be bored with somebody. She has to be stimulated mentally. She likes a variety of things. She likes to do things. And so he's definitely going to have to keep up with that. Um, and like I said, she's not super emotional. So getting into that, that those feelings, well, how do you feel? And tell me how you feel. I I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how she does, and I would, love to have talked to her about how she processes that. But yeah, her feelings may not come as easily as his might come. But she admires that about him. I think that's what attracts her to him. Communication will be very big for her. So he will have to definitely learn to communicate and not like, he feels something or getting his feelings about it and he's not communicating about it. So that will be very important. Let's see. She doesn't necessarily like superficial connections, neither does he. They have this Pluto dynamic in both of their charts, and they want passion, all consuming love. So they want to consume the person that they're with, and they probably want to be with each other all the time. It's kind of like this obsessive kind of energy that Pluto gives off, and so it can create this. It's a thin line between love and hate. If things go wrong, they got to be careful. I can see why she's drawn to him because the moon, his moon sign is close to her relationship house or it's close to the south node, which is kind of like this was my love or my lover in the past life. So it's a familiarity there um, between these two. She needs to be careful to not overly criticize, or she may think she's being helpful, especially with a Virgo ascendant. Virgos, they just want to be helpful. So what may come off as criticism may not be them really trying to criticize you. They're just really thinking they're helping you by showing you something or helping you to correct something, but it can come off as being critical, and in turn, because he may feel some type of way about it, he may then kind of criticize her, um, and that can become a big issue. So they need to watch out for that. She's already hard on herself mentally. And so somebody else coming in to, um, shed light on that or to do that, to criticize her in return is just not going to go well. So also she needs to be mindful of that the control factors can come in this dynamic. So they have to be mindful of that. There are some things in this chart that will show that, and they already have it individually. So, you don't want to be trying to fight for power or there's a power struggle in the relationship. They do have things in common and there's some compatibility where there, which is why I can see them kind of connecting or why she was probably drawn to him. He does have that more um, sensitive side and gets in touch with his emotions a little bit easier. And I think she admires that. I think that feels very good to her because she is not always in that space. So it's probably hard for her to dig deep in that way. I mean, she's an artist, um, but if you pay attention to different artists, their artistry comes out very differently. Some is just very emotional and it's just like this passion there, and some are just they're like you know it's perfection and they're going to perform and they're doing the job and this needs to be right and all of that. It's just different. It's different. It's not wrong at all. It's just it comes out very differently. So They do feel like, if I haven't said it, like a soulmate kind of connection. Their mental and philosophical views may be similar or supportive of each other. So communication probably will be nice at first. They probably can talk about a lot of different stuff, and it's nice, especially for her because she loves communication. But she's going to have to validate him, get out her head, and show him those emotions for this to last. There will be passion, especially in the bedroom, and similar taste. So they probably do connect on that level. But when we're thinking about long term, fun, similar taste is not what's going to build a long term relationship. So you have to look at, what else do we have? What else do we value? Our personalities, can we work through that? Do I have the ability to work through this? Is she going to be able to deal with that attention that he likes and constantly giving him those affirmations? I do think she can do that because um, she does have that air in her chart. He needs attention and he does need intensity as well. And he's definitely going to want to feel her love. Is he going to be able to deal with her over analyzing everything, being critical, or, coming off as if she knows everything, just constantly in her head? Is he going to be able to deal with that? Those are things these two both need to evaluate and talk through. There will need to be some patience there. As far as kind of what's going on with them now, both of them have some serious energies happening in their charts that may or may not help them. She has Saturn in her relationship house or going over it, which typically indicates that you're learning lessons about what's good for you, what's healthy for you. And Saturn can either help you get through the struggle of a relationship and get to a commitment with that person, or it's going to destroy whatever relationship you have that's not healthy, because this is not serving you. It's not the best dynamic for you. So that's kind of what she's going through right now. He also has Uranus hitting his relationship planet, which is very unstable. It can bring this excitement and this love at first sight type feeling, but it's not typically a stable planet. That's usually an energy where I'll say, you may be having a fling, right? You may be excited about this person, this situation, but I'm not sure that'll be long term. It will have to be other factors in the chart. I'm not looking at these charts in depth right now, so I can't say that that's what it is. But for them to get to that long term piece, they definitely will have to work through and be patient with each other through everything that I just talked about. So I definitely wish them the best. I hope this is not only fun and exciting. I hope it's long lasting. I hope they can make it work because I love love and I want everybody to have it. So hopefully this is going to be a good thing. We will have to see. But I'm with y'all. Two cancers being together, especially when somebody else is a strong cancer, a strong water sign, it is and can be too much. But what they have to deal with is a water person and another person who is more, or a feeling person and another person that's more intellectual. How are they going to make that work long term? So we will have to see. Please go check out all my other videos. I do a lot of relationship analysis on other people. I did one on Ashanti and Nelly, and I was on point. I did one on Cardi B and Offset, and I said she wasn't done, and she actually had a baby with him. So I was right about that one as well. So please go check out my other videos. I hope y'all have great holidays. Until next time, peace.